are opening a booster box of Core Set 2020. Quite excited to see what we pull. All the cards you'll be seeing today will be on our website. So let's get cracking on. Just going to give a little score along here. So some of the more anticipated cards we're looking for would be the new Mythic Chandra and also the Lotus. So let's have a look. Let's pull this aside. Okay. So in each of these packs, you should be able to more likely pull a foil. Is the higher chances of pulling foils. So these are the uncommons just coming up now. So got the Flame Sweep, the Barkhide Troll, ooh, Lightning Stormkin. So I feel that this is going to be one of those cards that it's going to be a bit more of an uncommon sort of reoccurrence. So people will be enjoying a little bit of Wizards Tribal. Bag of Holding. Oh, that's an interesting D&D reference there. So it's a 1 cost artifact. Whenever you discard a card, exile that card from your graveyard. Interesting. 2 and tap, draw a card and discard a card. 4 tap, sacrifice Bag of Holding, return all cards exiled with Bag of Holding to their owner's hand. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I think that's probably going to be used in probably more of a commander sort of sense. So we'll find out how that works. So let's put that into our sleeve. Okay, let's get these all separated. Love the art though, look at that. The tokens in this particular set is really, really good. Really looking forward to see what sort of other tokens we were going to pull. So let's just put these in the right. And then, so we got this one, and this one. Okay. So one. This is sort of a way that I will usually sort out the cards as well. So we got to our uncommons. So we have Scuttlemutt. We also got the uncommon Chandra, Planeswalker, quite interesting there. The Corpse Knight, quite interesting card. Brought back, oh, really good card. Fantastic with kind of combos with some other cards. Love the Elemental, and also we've got our foil Forest and a normal Black Swamp. And look at the foiling on this. This looks really nice. Look at that. Okay. And then let's have a look next pack. So okay, so we are on to our uncommons in a moment. So coming back again, we got our Thrashing Brontoton. Really good sort of a hit card for enchantments, because obviously there's a lot of enchantments in this set. In standard, we also got the Gauntlet of Light, a Renowned Weaponsmith. It's a very interesting card. An Icon of Ancestry. Here we go. Looks fantastic. Really good in like sort of when it's in limited. Also, it may also be a unique deck in standard. And here's our foil. This is our Yoked Ox. It's quite a nice sort of card. And then we also got the soldier token again. Again, look at that art, really nice. Okay. So let's go through all of these. So you'll be able to see all these on our website at tarotcards.net. You should be able to get all your staples that you need for your standard decks. Oh, interesting card. Like that. Okay. And this is your rare. See, a lot of people are kind of looking at this and looking at the Lotus Field. Looks like it's a very fantastic card. It's going to be, I think it's going to be like a bit of a staple in standard there. So, okay. Then we got the Rugged Highlands, which is great for your when you're on your pre-release or if you're doing a limited or a draft. Nice little goes against a little bit of the aggressive decks. Barkhide Troll, nice. That's our foil. And oh, look at that wolf. Just look at that eyes. Just kind of stares at you. Anyway. Okay. So this is all our commons. So this one here, Blood of Bones. This is going to be, I think this is going to be a card that is going to occur in a lot of reanimator decks. It looks fantastic. It's brilliant. You may have to sacrifice a creature, but imagine bringing out a creature, even a big creature, maybe a Carnage Tyrant or anything like that, from the graveyard in like turn 4 or even turn 3 if you're lucky enough. Pattern Matcher. The Barkhide Troll, got a few of these. And Dread Presence. So the 4-drop, 3 and 1 black. Whenever a swamp enters the battlefield under your control, choose one. You draw a card and you lose 1 life, which is pretty decent. Dread Presence deals 2 damage to any target and you gain 2 life. So obviously there are synergies for lands in this sort of format. So I think that's going to be quite a powerful card, especially in sort of more of the budget sort of meta decks. You also got a nice land here. Nice, again, wolfy eyes. Anyways. Okay, so that goes straight on there. Okay, here we go. Black, white. So again, there's some cards that are coming back again. A bit of Reanimator, a bit of Zombie Synergy. So we have our Salvager of Ruin, the Gruesome Scrounger. Oh no, Scouger. Interesting. Renowned Weaponsmith again. Also, now we have the Rotting Regisaur, if I remember, I can say that right. Fantastic card. It's 2/1 black, zombie dinosaur. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card, and it doesn't say anything else than that. So even if you have no cards left, you can use this. You can still have it on the board, which is quite powerful. I think that's going to occur in a lot of the meta black Reanimator or stroke aggressive decks. We also got the island and another foil, Ogre Siegebreaker. So that looks fantastic. And obviously zombie. Okay. Okay, make sure that you open these packs in front of you. So again, some of the like sort of small staples are coming in. Fantastic card. It used quite good in the draft. Again, Thrashing Brontoton as your sort of uncommon. We also got Goblin Ringleader, the Aether Gust, and then we also have Hang Executioner. So really good as like a flying aggressive deck. Also like that sort of exile Hang Executioner, exile target creature just for 4 mana. So fantastic, sort of gets around a bit of the indestructibility. So the Hang Executioner is 2/1 white. It's a spirit creature. It has flying. It's a 1/1, and when it enters the battlefield, you create a 1/1 white spirit. So it's like basically 2 power on board for 3 mana, but you have that exile, and they're both flying. And even comes with the spirit token to go with. I love that sort of art as well. Okay. Here we go. So okay, so this is our uncommons. So seasonal growth. That's pretty good as an enchantment. So whenever you cast a spell that targets a creature you control, draw a card. That can work in the mono green deck. Flame Sweep. Interesting, that's pretty cool. Ogre Siegebreaker again. And then Legion's End. I like this. So exile target creature an opponent controls with converted mana cost 2 or less, and all other creatures that player controls with the same name as that creature. And that player reveals their hand and exiles all cards with that name from their hand and graveyard. Again, is another way of just killing a lot of creatures, especially on the token strategy deck or even that sort of mobile. So we also, that's a 2-cost sorcery. We also got the Dismal Backwater. And then look at that treasure. Gold. Anyways. Okay. Obviously, some of the cards in the set that obviously people are looking for is obviously the Chandra and other ley lines. The ley lines seem quite powerful in this sort of set. And I'm not too sure they're going to be played immediately. I think the meta's got to shape a little bit more into that sort of play, but a lot of people will be playing it as a sideboard card, especially in that sort of thing. So okay, so we got Wolf Rider's Saddle, a really nice little card there. We also got the Gauntlets of Light, the Unchained Berserker, which I think is going to be a bit more into that sort of aggressive sort of mono red deck, and we all got Graph Digger's Cage. So there's a 1-drop artifact. Creatures cards in your graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Players can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries. That's an interesting card. It's obviously a reprint, so again, elemental token. Love that. And then that's coming back in this set. Obviously, a lot of graveyard synergy. So obviously, there's a lot of counter reanimator, especially kind of like stops any broken cards. So let's have a look in this next one. So brilliant. Again, reprint, Rise the Alarm back in standard again. And it's going to stay in standard, especially after rotation. Okay, so we have Master Splicer, Retributive Wand, Apostle of Purifying Light, and then we have the Ferocious Hydra. So really nice card. X and then 2 green. It's got Trample. When it enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters, when it enters the battlefield, choose 1. Double the amount of 1/1 counters on Ferocious Hydra. Ferocious Hydra fights target creature you don't control. So this works really well with the new legendary creature, which hopefully we'll pull in this set in this booster box. It's gonna look fantastic. Okay, obviously Swamp, again Zombie. So, and these tokens look fantastic. Any really good addition to any commander's sort of also token strategy decks. So we've got these. Okay, I'm going to go into the uncommons now. So we've got the Warding of Evos Isle, or Evos, or Evos. I use say Evos, Evos, either way. So it's a nice card actually. I use great in sort of that limited play, especially in the Flyers aggressive Flyers deck, and that's going to be something that's going to be probably more into the budget meta. It's going to be quite nice. Yarok's Fenlurker, that's right. And then Pulse of Murasa. That's a lovely card for green. Returning a creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand, which is fantastic. And you gain 6 life just for 3 mana. Fantastic. Oh, Temple of Malady. It's one of the new lands. So it's one of the scry lands. Enter the battlefield tapped. Enters the battlefield. You scry 1, and then you can either add a black or green. It's a really nice card. I've also got the life, and then you've also got the token. Give me a second. Okay, next one. So these ones. A little bit of Blown Spirit, Grave Digger. Okay, so we have obviously got the Grave Digger as your uncommon, sorry. Looming Shaman's uncommon. This one's quite interesting. Oh, features of flying, get +1/+1. Again, another synergy for flyers. It's going really being pushed in this set. It looks fantastic. It's just a. Oh, we got Kaikar, the Wind's Fury. Oh, it's a lovely card. Okay, so it's the legendary creature, bird wizard. It's 1 and Jeskai. So it's flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. Sacrifice a spirit and add 1 red. Lovely, lovely card. And there's going to be play quite a lot in Commander. We also got a foil of Evolving Wild. Look at the foiling on that. Looks gorgeous. Okay, and then obviously Wolfy Eyes. Okay. So you should be able to buy these cards from our website, tarotcards.net, for all your needs. We got a bunch of new, gorgeous new accessories, especially with some of the gorgeous art that these artists do for Magic, and obviously sleeves to go to boot. Okay, oh, that's really nice. Okay, so we've got Woodland Champion, the Overgrowth Elemental. So again, the Elemental looks nice. We got the Tome-Bound Lich, nice. And we got the Bishop of Wings. So it's the two white human cleric, 1/4. Whenever an angel enters the battlefield and you control, gain 4 life. And whenever an angel you control dies, create a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying. That's quite nice, and it will work with certain cards. Going with that sort of angel strategy, it's going to be quite nice there. So, okay. Bloodfell Caves, and this is our foil. So we've got a Brightwood Tracker. It's a really nice sort. Can you see the foiling? Looks gorgeous. Okay, and that'll be in the green there. And then this is Elemental Bird. Look at that, fantastic. Okay. Just want to show you guys that we also sleeve our cards, especially from Pack Fresh, so that nothing gets left. So going through the commons now. Okay, we're going to our uncommons in a moment. So we have the Might of the Masses, that's coming back in this set. Captivating Gaia, Devout Decree, and the Steel Overseer. This is our rare. Lovely card, like. There's your emblem, and also there's your Scarab Barons. Lovely card. It's just brilliant. Like any sort of, it works in both the standard and also in the commander decks. It gives all your artifact creatures +1/+1. Brilliant. Okay. Really enjoyed that in the pre-release last. Worked really well and sealed. So here we go. Next pack. Going to the uncommons in a moment. So we got Portal Sanctuary, Master Splicer, Noxious Grasp, and then Brought Back. Again, lovely, lovely card. And look at that golem. Sorry. So Brought Back is a 2 white. As an instant, choose up to 2 target permanent cards in your graveyard that will put there in the battlefield this turn. Return to the battlefield tapped. So again, a little bit of graveyard synergy, and that will work really well with your black cards as well. Okay. So let's have a look. So going straight to the uncommons. Scorpion, nice. Okay, so we got Fry, very interesting card. Can't be counted, lovely card. Okay, Vengeful Warchief, Veil of Summer, and this is our rare. So we got the Leyline of Sanctuary. So one of the more sought after cards, especially in modern as well as standard. Great as a sideboard card, but also great as a main board card. So it's 2 and 2 white. It's an enchantment. If a Leyline Sanctuary is in your opening hand, you may begin the game begin the game with it on the battlefield, and you have hexproof. So stops that burn decks, especially those aggressive decks as well, which will help in every situation. So again, Floss Swamp Zombie, and also the Forest. Here we go. Okay, Bone to Ash. Nice little bit of a sealed or draft card. So we'll go into our uncommons in a moment. There we go. So Angel of Vitality, Scampering Scorcher, Herald of the Sun, and legendary creature. Interesting name. Draku Seth, the Maw of Flames. 4 and 3 red, legendary creature dragon, flying. When Draku Seth, Maw of Flames attacks, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to each up to 2 other targets. Interesting card. Really like that. I think that would be really good in sort of a standard sort of aggressive deck. Probably more the top end, but also great in Commander as well. And again, you can find all these on our website. So let's have a look. Especially there's some of the cards that are going to be staples in the format. So again, nice little Elemental. I think Elemental decks is going to be going to have a little bit of a surge in standard as well. So we got Thought Distortion, Overcome, and Cerulean Drake. And we have Vivian, the Arcbird Ranger, our mythic planeswalker for this box. So it's 1 and 3 green. It's a legendary planeswalker Vivian. It has the 3 abilities there. So +1, distribute 2/1/1 counters among up to 2 tiger creatures. They gain trample until the end of turn. Like that. Especially those mono greens or aggressive decks. Tiger creature you control deals damage equal to the power of tiger creature or planeswalker. That's also quite good. And then that's all removal, especially for protecting yourself. And then we also have the -5. You can choose a creature card and you own from outside the game, reveal it and put it into your hand. So that'll be from your sideboard. Lovely card. It's one of the more sought after cards of the set. Fantastic pull. Obviously Evolving Wilds, and look at that demon. He's just like, hello. Okay. So you can see it's got some really good pulls actually. Audacious Thief. Nice little sealed played card there for sealed or for draft. So this is our, again, we have a Drake. So Cerulean Drake. The Herald of the Sun. And the Never Ferocious Hydra. Like it. And this is our foil. We've got the Griffin Sentinel and also the Soldier. Okay. Here we go. So, Angel, Aura, there's quite a few enchantments in this set. That's pretty interesting. Oh, little baby wolf. Okay. Oop. We also get the Murder, and then on to our uncommons. So you've got the Pattern Matcher, the Creeping Trailblazer. You've got the Fencing Ace. Cavalier of Thorns. Lovely card. Look at that. Love the art. So it's the Elemental Knight. It's one of the more sought after ones. It's a creature, 5/6 creature, Elemental Knight. It's 2 and 3 green. It's got reach. When Cavalier of Thorns enters the battlefield, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. Put a land card from among them into the battlefield and the rest into the graveyard. Pretty good, especially if you want to do a little bit of Reanimator in there. When Cavalier of Thorns dies, you may exile it. If you do, put another target card from your graveyard to the top of the library. Again, just recurring those cards that you may lose. So, elemental token, love it. Okay. With Cavalier of Thorns, get that into the sleeve. Fantastic. Okay. That was a nice pull actually, Cavalier of Thorns. It's going to be, I think, mono green aggressive deck is going to be quite a bit of a surge in standards. It's going to be really nice. So, got these uncommons to go through. Okay. So, we'll go into the uncommons. So, we've got Chandra Spitfire, the Diviner's Lockbox, the Uncaged Fury, and this is the Agent of Treachery. It's a 5 and 2 blue creature human rogue. It's a 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, you can control a target permanent. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 3 or more permanents you don't own, draw 3 cards. It is a fantastic card. Really love it. It also works with Reanimator. Imagine getting this out on maybe turn 2, turn 3. Well, maybe actually more like turn 3 and turn 4. And then you can start going from there. Agent of Treachery. Oh, these are really good pulls from this. So, Raise the Arm. That's also, again, reprint. Good old Stone Column. Mind Rot. Oh, I like this one. This is something that's been talked a bit about in Modern. The Colossus Hammer. The Gruesome Scrounger. The Eagle. Oh, the Leyline of the Void. That's a very good pull too. The Leyline of the Void, really sought after in Modern, but also can be a great sideboard card for Standard, but maybe main deck too. It's a 2 and 2 black enchantment. If Leyline of the Void is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. If a card would be put onto the opponent's graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Fantastic sort of graveyard hate card. Especially for those graveyard recurring decks. Okay. So we've got this. So blue, again Rage, some elementals, another Thief, another Mana Dork. So this is our uncommons. You got hardcover. You also got Sky Knight Vanguard. It's pretty nice. It's a 2-drop as well. Vampire the Dire Moon. And a Night Pack Ambusher. So he's got Flash. It's a 4/4 for 4. It's a wolf. Flash. Other wolves and werewolves you control get +1/+1. At the beginning of your end step, if you didn't cast a spell this turn, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Fantastic card. I think that's probably very similar to or a reprint of a card that was in the Innistrad block. Okay, not long left now. Got a few more. There we go. So Golem, Fairies, more wolves. I wonder. So obviously there's rumours that what sort of set's going to be next. So a lot of these are hinting towards the to either like Innistrad or to the Theros set, to be honest. So Cryptic Caves, nice little land. Elemental, nice little sealed sort of bomb. Eternal Isolation, and obviously, well, that's quite nice. The Knight of Ebon Legion. This is our rare. So we have the one drop for a 1/2 creature Vampire Knight. It has tap 3, 2 and 1 black, gets +3/+3, it gains Death Touch in the end of the turn. At the beginning of your end step, if a player lost 4 or more life this turn, put a 1/1 counter of Knight of the Ebon Legion. It's quite a nice card, really good sort of like seal play, but also I think that might work in a more aggressive black deck. Okay, and you got your island, and you got your zombies. we've got some good hits so far. So Vivian just peeking out just there. She's like, hello. I've also got a nice little dragon just in the corner there. Just wants to rage through everything. Wants to go through all the cards. All ferocious bites. Okay, so Blood for Bones again. Really nice. So this is what the title I'm talking about. Like, you can use this with the elemental or with the thief. So you can get it out on turn 3, possibly turn 4. And then obviously you get that recur that card back that you just sacrificed. Fantastic card. Scholar of Ages, Overgrown Elemental, and then Temple of Epiphany. Lovely card. Oh, cool. So it comes into play tapped. It's one of the scry lands. So when into the battlefield, you scry one, and you can tap that for either blue or red. Again, once you can start using these, and these will probably used quite a lot when the set rotates in this fall. So Prismite, again, another good little card there for that sort of mana filtering. So we go into the uncommons now. So Portal Sanctuary, the Meteor Golem, lovely little card, Uncaged Fury, and we got Mu Yang Ling, the Sky Dancer, lovely legendary we've just pulled there. So it's the 1 and 2 blue for legendary planeswalker Yang Ling. It's got a +2 until you end your turn. Up to 1 target creature gets -2/-0 and loses flying. -3, create a 4/4 blue elemental bird. Creature token with flying. And then in -8 you get an emblem with islands you control have tap, draw a card. It's going to be a card that's going to be used quite a lot in standard, I feel, and also it will work really well in Commander. Okay, so Jungle Hallow, again, another elemental. Love the new the full arts tokens. Done really well in this set for that. Really enjoyed some of the art as well for it. So go through all the commons there. Okay, here we go. So the Angel of Vitality again, the Ember Hauler, the Vengeful War Chief, and the Leyline of Abundance. This is our rare. Is 2 and 2 green. If a Leyline of Abundance is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Whenever you tap a creature for mana, you add an additional green. Really good. And then also you can pay 8, 6 and 2 green, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. So that will work really well with like your mana dorks. Also like some of the other creatures that tap for mana. It doesn't have to be like just the green. It can be any creature that taps for mana at an additional green, which is really nice. I think that's going to be used quite a bit in the mono greens or stompy decks. And then especially going with the new Nissa from the War of the Spark as well. Here we go. Again, baby wolf. Okay, so we have our uncommons. So Loyal Pegasus. We have the Ironroot Warlord. Nice, like it. We also got another dragon. It's the this one's Rapacious Dragon. And the Nightpack Ambusher. Have you seen that one before? Lovely little card. Could also be used in your Werewolf Oathbreaker deck, which would be quite interesting. And the Ajani's Pridemate. I like this as a token. So whenever you gain life, put 1/1 counter. Again, that's from the Ajani Planeswalker. I like the art. So let's go for these uncommons again. Okay, here we go. So we have the Rule of Law, which is a new enchantment. Each player can't cast more than 1 spell each turn. Really nice as more of a stacksy card. Really good against like certain decks like to combo off a little bit. Risen Reef, really nice sort of land, sort of elemental synergy just there. Just figure. Mystic Forge, this is our rare. So 4 drop artifacts. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an artifact card or a colorless non-land card. Interesting. And then you can tap and pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library. Lovely little card. You also got the... oh, wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. We have a foil rare, Shared Summons. It's a 5-drop instant. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards with different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand and shuffle your library. That's a nice decent drop there. Really good for that sort of commander play. Like it. Okay, just put that there. That's really good. Everyone likes a little bit of tutoring around now and again. Just put these back into a nice neat pile. There we go. Again, you can find these on our website at totalcards.net. And you'll also be able to find the accessories that will go well with your brand new decks that you will make from these. So let's go through these uncommons. These commons, sorry. Okay, so we have the Retributive Wand, the Brineborn Cutthroat, the Spectral Sailor, and we have Valis, the Broker of Blood. It's a really nice demon. It's 8-drop, is a 5 and 3 black legendary creature demon, and it's an 8/8. So it has flying. You can pay 1 black, pay 2 life, and target creature gets -1/-1 end of turn. And whenever you lose life, draw that many cards. So if you pay that 1 black, you're gonna lose 2 life anyway, which will trigger the bottom bit, and as well you can trigger it itself if there's no other targets. Also great for taking away those those little creatures. Fantastic card. So Water Cliffs, and again demon saying hi. Just chilling out there on the wall, just kind of chilling out, ready for this guy to come along. But it's going to be a really good synergy, especially it will work really well if you're able to reanimate this on turn 3 or turn 4. Okay, so going through the commons again, and then we go straight into the uncommons. So we have the Scampering Scorcher again, the Howling Giant, the Dragon Mage, again a reprint, Dawn of Dreams, love the art there. So is a 4-drop sorcery. Look at the top 7 cards of your library, put 2 of them into your hand and the rest at the bottom of the library in a random order. Interesting card, I like it. And we also got a, oh look at that. So that's the foil, it's the uncommon Angel of Vitality. Again, the wolf looking at you now. Okay, interesting. Really like that ball, that was nice. Okay, so a few packs left. I think we've done pretty well for this box. Okay, and then we have this. Obviously also always looking out for that Chandra. Okay, this is the uncommons. So you've got Mask of Immolation. Nice, like the art. Apostle of Purifying Light, like a little bit of protection there. Moldavine Reclamation, really nice little enchantment there. And then Cavalier of Dawn. So we have one of the mythic elementals. So it's a 5-drop, 2 and 3 white for a Vigilant 4/6. And enter the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent. Its controller creates a 3/3 colors golem artifact creature token. Nice. And when it dies, return target artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand. So you have that enchantment sort of synergy, which is quite nice. Okay. So we've got Convolute, counter target spell, and that's your nice foil there. Really like it. Look at that. You can see the power. You can see the might. Something that Jace would be proud of. And then a Johnny's Primate, and obviously the token, and then the Windscarred Crack. That's a land. Okay, so Angelic Gift, Vial, Buddy Buddy, Siphon, Centaur, the Blood Vampire. Okay, this is the uncommons. We got Yarok's Wave Crusher. Again, the Stormkin. I keep saying Steamkin. Looks like a Steamkin. Stormkin. Maybe not. Sure. Comment on that if you want. If you feel like it's going to be, it will look either way. Emberholer. And then we got the Loxodon Life Chanter. This is our rare. So it's 6-drop, 5 and 1 white for a Elephant Cleric creature. It's a 4/6. So when enter the battlefield, you may have your life total become the total toughness of creatures you control. Quite interesting. So that's sort of pushing that sort of toughness matters sort of decks. So it costs 6 for its ability. So Loxodon Life Chanter gets plus X in the end of the turn, where X is your life total. That's a pretty decent card, especially that sort of mono white aggressive decks. So put that straight into the sleeve. Okay, I think it's been done pretty well actually. So going for the commons again. Okay, so we have the Mask of Immolation, the Elemental, nice little bomb for, obviously I revealed what the rare was accidentally. Here we go. Well, and then we got the Masterful Replication. So it's the 6-drop, 5 and 1 blue. You choose one, so you create 3/3 Golem artifact creature tokens, or you can choose to target artifact you control. Each other artifact you control becomes a copy of that artifact until the end of turn. So really interesting card. Sort of, you can either choose like a 6/6 sort of 2 creatures, a combination like power combination for like 6 mana. That's pretty decent. Or you can choose your artifacts and they all become one type, or they become a copy of artifact. Each other artifact you control becomes a copy of the artifact in your turn. Fantastic card. Okay. Yeah, really good. It will work really well in Commander as well as Standard. So again, Elementals, big boy, Pacifism, coming back again. Reduce the Ashes. Okay, so we have Diamond Knight as an uncommon, Bloodthirsty Aerolist, Ogre Siegebreaker, and the Icon of Ancestry. So we didn't get a rare. Look at the art of this treasure token. Really nice. Okay, we know what it does. I had one earlier. But it's a lovely card, especially in that sort of creature synergy decks. Could even work quite well. And it can only cost 3 as well. So 3/3 creatures you control a certain type gets +1/+1. Fantastic. So we also got this. Negates a bit of Plummets. Soul Savage. Unsummon always. Mind Rot. Ooh. So we've got Manifold Key, which is an uncommon. It's quite nice. Rapacious Dragon. God's Willing. Nice. And Scheming Symmetry. Nice little card there. So you choose, is a 1-cost black sorcery. You choose 2 target players. Each of them searches their library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top of it. It's a lovely card. If you need that 1 card to win the game, that will help you out. Really good for that sort of pick. But also, it gives your opponent that sort of advantage. So let's see how it goes. But there we go. Thank you very much, guys, for having a watch of this booster box opening. I feel that we did pretty well. Pulled some really good cards, especially the ley lines. Scheming Symmetry. We got the ley lines, the white and the black one. We also got the Vivian. We also got the Cavalier of Thorns. Some really good pulls, especially for the Kekar, the Wind's Fury. Lovely sort of commander cards. You can use it as commander, or you can use it as like your sort of standard sort of Jeskai control. Also a red little black zombie dinosaur. We love a little bit of zombie dinosaurs. And then fantastic. Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching this video, and hope you guys enjoyed it. And as again, you can find this all on totalcards.net, and you can buy the singles from there. Thank you very much, and take care.